What is up, everybody? We are back. This is
Yeah.
Fatherhood
We back.
Forward.
Yes, sir.
Of, of course, you know me, Jahi, Corey, and Wood. We're here, and we're here to discuss some more tips for y'all, man.
No
Yeah.
quick tips
So,
for y'all, man. Nothing too crazy.
Get y'all right. If
um,
y'all ain't already know.
what y'all got, man? What y'all got? What y'all got for the people, fellas?
I, I feel like my biggest tip would be like the communication factor is big in my home, man, and I feel like that shit helps us get through our day way more smoothly than if we weren't communicating. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Whether even when we wake up in the morning, all right, what we on today? That's literally the first thing we do when we open our eyes is schedule the day out. 9 times out of 10, it ain't gonna work like that because we got small kids. You know what I mean? But just having a plan and knowing that we can refer back to what we talked about this morning and get us through this day smoothly. We don't never bump. I ain't gonna say never, but we rarely bump heads. We know what each other is supposed to be doing,
Hmm.
just so our day could be slightly more easier. So if you starting out new father, new parents, you know what I mean, that communication factor is big, and I think you should weigh in on that. You know what I mean,
Yeah, I like that, bro. Being on the same page is key,
yeah,
and that even if
that,
you ain't got kids, that's super key.
yeah.
Yo,
Facts.
Yeah, that's a fact.
communication is easily like the cornerstone of like every relationship, like the
Facts.
Yeah.
biggest, most crucial part.
If you don't got it, you really don't have anything, bro.
Yeah,
If you
that's a
want to
fact.
keep it a bean, you can't.
Facts.
If you
And
can't talk,
that go for intimate relationships, business relationships, personal
yeah,
relationships. Don't matter.
Oh,
You
yeah.
got it. You got to be able to communicate.
yes, that was good, Wood. That was real
Facts.
good. What you got, Corey?
Shit, me, I got something for basically like the new parents, not even just dads. So like I didn't know that like with the onesies, well, if you didn't know, you got to take clothes to the hospital when you had a baby. They not just gonna give you
Yeah.
clothes and stuff. So make sure you pack that in your bag. But they make onesies, you know what I mean, with the footy pajamas that your kid gonna wear 9 days out the week, and it's only 7. Um, but you know what I mean? Don't I wouldn't get the ones with the buttons. I learned my lesson after my first kid. Get the ones with the zippers because when you got a newborn baby crying because they don't like being naked, the zipper gonna be the fastest way. Just zip them up.
Quick and
They cool to
snappy.
go. Facts. And then
Don't zip them up in there though.
yeah, yeah, they gonna be squirming and
Yes,
stuff.
zippers
Go hit them
way
with
over
that zipper.
buttons,
But the
bro.
zippers over the
Whoever
buttons for
created
sure, for
the
sure.
whoever created the button onesie,
Shut.
I got a
Facts.
word for you, buddy.
Facts. Yeah, don't even put that on your registry. All zipper work. And
All
then
zipper work on the. Go ahead, bro.
and I was gonna say even like the onesies that they gonna wear underneath of the pajamas, like the just the little bodysuit, the upper bodysuit.
Yeah.
I actually learned that you don't even gotta put that over their head. Like if you open up the head part, you could put it at their feet and slide it up their
Yeah. When they.
body,
Oh yeah.
and then put the
Yeah.
arms
Okay.
in that way. Yeah, I
Yeah.
didn't I
Well, I
didn't know
still
that
be.
before I had kids.
I still be fucking my daughters up with the with the onesie over the head. You know they be solid.
They get the
Man.
feeling like, yo, they don't
Yeah,
like nothing
sincere
in
be
the
hot with
head.
me. His
You
head all
got shimmy
big.
that joint on, head
All
big
you
as
gotta do
shit.
is stay still.
Yeah, I
Dang.
might have to
Facts.
try
Now
that one.
some of the head holes be too small though. Like
That's what I'm saying. You put that joint on, you got the bacon
facts,
collar, man.
facts,
But
Nah,
nah, zipper onesies over the buttons, man.
for
definitely.
sure. Low off topic, but you know what I always struggle with though is the arms, bro.
Yeah, yeah,
When cause they give you
Yo,
all
yeah,
alligator T-Rex
facts.
yeah.
arms.
And you don't
And
want to
then when
hurt
you
them, but like pull your arm, like
Pull your arm through,
pour the
man.
sleeve, like Brianna showed me a little joint where you bunch up the sleeve and then you put
mm-hmm.
their arm through and then pull the sleeve.
Then they
Yeah,
like,
Nah.
they still don't be
Yeah,
moving.
it's,
Facts.
it,
All
yeah, nah, for
and
real.
they pulling against you while you trying to pull out. Like, come on,
I ain't gonna
man.
hold
Yeah,
you. That's not one of my strong suits. Getting my kids dresses like it's
nah.
easier for Lennox. It's easier because Lennox helped me a little bit now that she older. But like
Right.
that
Okay.
baby stage, babe, yo, the baby stage was crazy. Like I was phony.
And,
When they
and
I
they
was
helpless.
phony.
and they so small. They so fragile. You don't want to hurt them. Like, but they really don't be trying to cooperate.
Mm.
Mm-mm-mm.
What you got,
All right.
Jahi?
So I'm torn, but this is kind of these two are the same thing. So I got availability and
Mm.
like managing your time effectively. So as a father, husband, boyfriend, whatever, you're gonna have to make sure you're available for your family.
Right.
Period. Right.
Yeah,
And
that's
at
priority
ti
one.
at times it'd be costly for you to, I talked about opportunity cost before, giving up one
Mm.
thing to do what you have to do for your family. But remember, you signed up to have this family. Even if you didn't, you took the, you went down the route to have this kid. So now you have to be available for your child, for your family, whoever you set forth to be responsible for.
Yeah,
Facts.
Number one thing. Um, Managing time is like the same thing with availability, but the difference is that you always have to make time for your family. Like no excuse.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Like we know we gotta make money. We still have to have time for ourselves and stuff like that. But like managing time is going to be a lifelong journey. I suck. I'm a barber and I suck at managing time, bro. Like, but knowing I got to keep my family first and I have to be available for them. Like some of my days are short because I'm taking care of homely things, but
yeah. That's hard. Just to
Yes.
just to piggyback off of that, bro. I literally just like implemented that into my life. Like my work schedule crazy. I work swing shift, but every month I get 7 days off with the opportunity of picking up overtime, which is 9 times out of 10 is there. You feel me?
right.
And since I've been at my job 3 years, I'm on my 7 day right now. I didn't pick up no overtime. I've been home 6 days, 5 days. Tomorrow will be six. Not tomorrow will be
And
seven.
I
You
fuck
know
with
what I
that
mean?
though.
So just being home is my first time doing it, and I'm thinking about like doing it more. You feel me? Because I make a little bit more money now, so I can take a little break.
with that
So
Mm-hmm.
leeway,
even if
yeah.
I do that shit every other month, you feel me? All right, I ain't gonna pick up no days. I'll be home for 7 days straight,
But
just to,
a week home straight. That's tough
bro.
though. Yeah, a lot
How
of
how
people
so
don't
how,
really get
how
to do that.
often do they give that to y'all? How often do
It's
you get
once a
it?
month. It's once a month. My schedule. It's a gap in my schedule every month.
Sheesh.
Every month, but I can pick up. I can work all 7 days if it's available. You know what I mean? If they need me to be in there all 7 days, I can work all seven. You
Right.
feel me?
Mm,
Usually I only do like four. I do like three or four. You know what I mean? I take that Friday, Saturday, Sunday off, and then I work
mm-hmm.
one of them
Go back.
next 4 days. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, that's definitely crucial, bro. And I ain't gonna hold you. I feel like me and my family. I ain't gonna say me and my family, just me and my girl specifically. We grew closer over this last couple of days. You know what I
For
mean?
sure.
So
For sure.
that should definitely help.
Yeah, bro. And I'm
Mm-hmm.
sure she appreciate that too, man. That's what's up, bro.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
like hearing
yeah.
that.
You know what I mean? It's hard. It's hard because
It,
now the payday, that next payday, have to be like,
but
but
you getting something that's invaluable
it's
compared to
that's
money, bro. And
you
that's you
can't.
having
As Gary
the
said, you can't
moments.
compare. Can't
Yeah.
Facts.
compare the money to the time at all.
You gonna
Not the time with your
always
family.
get money. Money come and go, but that time we not gonna get that
That's a
back.
fact.
And I'm trying to
That's a fact,
actually
bro.
learn, like, keep that in mind with, like, you know what I mean, everything going on. Just try to enjoy the time while I can, even though, like, you know what I
Yeah,
mean, it's other stressors around and things like that.
exactly,
Yeah.
But
exactly, bro.
just to like piggyback off of like what both of y'all saying, like with all these things that we saying, like you're not gonna get it right the first time. Like you're not just gonna come out
Hmm.
the gate and have all the answers. We here to talk about this stuff, but we don't even got all the answers. You know what I
That's
mean?
a
Right.
fact.
It's a process that you just gotta stay at. It's a lifelong journey, like Jahi said. You gotta be willing to run the marathon. It's not a race.
There'd be a lot of times where y'all niggas answer the questions for me that I be having. You know what I mean? Like, without it being said, like if
Bro, this
y'all
shit
two,
therapy. This
sometimes we get on here and it'll be two of us talking to each other and one of us just listening. There's been times where y'all talking, bro, and y'all answering shit that I might have had a question to and didn't even know I had this question, but y'all stirred the conversation up and answered the question. Like, damn, I could use that at the crib. You feel me? I could tell my girl this and she might use this when I'm gone, type
real
shit. You know what I
shit, bro.
mean? So
I
Nah,
that's
commend both of
that's
y'all
what
because
we
y'all
here
really
for.
making me a better parent. Like us having these weekly conversations, bro. Like that's why I
vice
said I
versa,
wanted to
bro.
have a episode later down the line where we could actually sit and talk about like the changes from episode one to you know what I mean end
Yeah,
of the season type shit. Because I know that I done seen changes within myself as a parent
that's a
from the
fact.
things that we talking about. Like I'm taking things that you know what I mean I'm learning from y'all and implementing them in my life and implementing them into my mental and how I can you know
Hmm.
what I mean be a better dad for my kids, man.
Yeah, likewise, man. This is definitely a source of therapy. Something that you never really thought through this journey that was necessary, but it absolutely is. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
But before
Facts,
we get
man.
out of here, I had something for y'all. So I was, my spiritual advisor
Mm.
had told me that him and his family, like piggybacking on minutes of time, they I don't know what day it is, but one day of the week they sit at the table, no phones, no nothing, and they have conversation. What's going on? How you doing? How you been?
Mm-hmm.
What you need help with? So as our kids get older, and we can really start it now, because if we start
Starting now.
now, they'll be so used to it by the time they get older. If we don't have no other time, schedule that one day out the week where y'all can sit there and y'all looking at each other. The phones is
Yeah.
not there, and y'all
Yeah.
can actually interact and feel each other. You know what I mean? So
Facts. Yeah, and the
just
comfortability gonna be there later down the line if we were to
A
start that
yeah,
routine.
now.
It's gonna be a routine. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean?
yeah.
So yeah,
So even if
that's
you
a
have to
good job.
schedule a time, man, like do it. So
That's a good job. That's a good job. I like that.
Facts.
with that being said, I think this is episode 2 of what's the title of this?
What we gonna call this?
Essential. I think we titled it on the last one, "Essential Fatherhood Tips" bonus episode.
uh
Yeah, so that's a bonus episode number
Essential
The
2.
bonus episode
Fatherhood.
too, man.
Yeah, bonus episode 2 with Chala. We'll see y'all for episode 7. I'm
Next
out.
week.